Hey everyone, Bayside Llama 3 here to review today's Black Clover chapter. Just to let you know, in today's chapter, Mars' happiness will be represented by this plushie. So let's get into it. So this chapter is chapter 94, A Complete Change. The chapter starts off where the last chapter left off. Fauna's all happy and normal again. Mars thanks Asta, stuff like that. Fauna gets all happy because Mars made a friend. Asta and Mars are friends now. We get to my favorite part of Black Clover, the characters. You know, the characters in this series, they're not, they all follow specific tropes. Asta's dumb, Noelle's a tsundere, Vanessa's the sexy one, Finral's the player. But it's their interactions off each other that really, makes me happy. I enjoy the series' characters. Basically, the other bulls, they get mad at Asta for scaring the ever-living ass shit out of him. In this fight, he almost got burned to death and stabbed to death and had trees fall on him. So yeah, we get a moment between Fonzel, Fauna, and Mars. He's super happy to see his students, alive and not dead. In typical story fashion, they ask Fauna about the Midnight Eye, and, well, her last memory was when she died, when she was a kid. The only other thing she remembers was someone finding her. It's a silhouette, so it's obviously Lich, the guy with the light magic, and he's talking some junk about his former friends and stuff like that. I need your body, so you must live. Basically, that's all we know, and that's all she knows. So it just raises more questions, but whatever. Because Mars and Fauna are back together. They have some lovey-dovey junk. They love each other. Look how happy the plushie is. Mars is happy. And, yeah, we learned that Finral cries blood when he's jealous, so that's a thing. And we see how just ridiculously tsundere Noelle is, as she gets super jealous as well of their precious, adorable love. So, the characters... Oh yeah, we learned one other thing from Fauna. Apparently, the Midnight Eye sent her to get a magic stone. There's one in the Witch Kingdom, which honestly makes sense. Why wouldn't there be a magic stone there? And of course, as I expected, in story fashion, you can't have your characters be happy. Happiness, the hell is that? Because Ladros gets back up, the guy with the Pacman magic, and he nukes the field. See his happiness, see how happy all the characters were, how happy Mars was? Yeah, forget happiness. He gets back up and basically says, "You thought I'd die? Silly bitch, I can't die. I'm motherfucking Pac-Man." So yeah. Mars just tries to protect Fauna. He gets burnt to a crisp. Get this cool line from Ladros. It's like, why is it every one of you is always offering up your own bodies to shield others? So wasteful. And, obviously, like every time something bad happens, Asta's the only one who's not hurt. He deflects Ladros' magic, protects Mars and Fauna, and the chapter ends with Ladros challenging Asta, and Asta going, "I'm not gonna let you hurt Mars, because he's my friend." And that's the chapter. Honestly, I like the chapter. Once again, it's one of those setting up a fight chapter. I mean, that's basically Black Clover's story structure. Fight, humor, fight, humor, fight, humor, fight. So, we're about to get into the next fight. So, this arc's not over, but hey, Ladros is awesome. He's a villain that just got introduced, and I think he's already going to become a fan favorite. And, his magic, honestly, he's at a disadvantage here, because Asta's anti-magic, and his power is, well, honestly, it's very similar. He has the Pac-Man magic. He eats magic, and becomes stronger, and sends it back out. So, I have no idea how this fight's going to go, honestly. Unless one of his friends that are there get back up after that nuking, I think Asta might be at a major loss here. Like, I can't see how he's going to do this. As to where this chapter brought up, a theory about what this page meant. Let me get it up here. So, like I said, they asked Fauna about the stuff with Lich. And this happens. This scene right here, we get to see how she survived. Apparently she survived using her magic. It's called Phoenix magic. And Lich shows up, like I said. And like it's just this, it's these lines that Lich says that gets me. How sad it is, oh my former friend. Even now, same as before, nothing has changed. Humans still continue to hurt their fellow man. Just as you wanted, I'll destroy you. But I need your body, so you must live. So I don't know about you, but that seems very strange. Obviously, I doubt he met Fauna before. So why is he calling Fauna his friend? And as you wanted, I'll destroy you. Fauna didn't want to die, from what I remember. So, and remember, the Midnight Eye, they don't consider themselves humans. How they always talk is humans are evil. They always, especially Vet, Vet talked like he was a monster or something like. And we saw Vet's backstory. We saw how he met Lich. He joined up. But it makes me wonder, maybe Lich and Vet and all those guys are just puppets, and it's the eyes themselves that control them. Like the eyes are some demon of some sort. I mean, that would, to a degree, make sense, I think. Especially since, like, in the beginning of the series, they showed the first Wizard King, like the very first page, and the first Wizard King fought this weird three-eyed thingy. Just to make sure, does Lich have a third eye? No, he does not. Well, he kind of does. Whatever. So, that's my current theory at the moment. That the eyes themselves on all the main members of the Midnight Eye is what gives them their power, their personalities, and the bodies itself, like Fauna's body, Vet's body, maybe even Lich's body, are just puppets for those eyes. As to what's going to happen next, personally, I think that they're just going to flat out beat Ladros, and they're going to confront the Witch Queen about the Magic Stone, and then fight her, and that's going to be the final fight of this arc. The worst time for a phone call. And yeah, that is the Black Clover chapter this week, guys. Hopefully Mars' happiness doesn't get grounded into dust next chapter. Hopefully look forward to it. Laters.